All right, here we go. Earl Thomas, member of the LOB. How you doing, man? You can throw on the headphones. Get you hooked up here. All right, we are live at the Clearwater Casino. Earl Thomas, an awardee tonight. How was that moment for you?
It was great. I didn't know exactly what I was going to say, but I had a great team this whole time I've been back in Seattle, and all the things that we talked about, it just came to life, and it was just good to convey my message to everybody that came to support. Everybody was so happy. The autograph line was
crazy. We saw the autograph line all the way over here.
It was definitely something to get excited about.
So, what are some of the, when you would have 12s come up and ask you questions, what are some of your favorite questions that you get asked in some
today,
of these slides?
Who's my favorite LOB member?
Yeah.
I said Brandon Browner.
Okay.
Why would I say Brandon Browner? I just wanted him to hear something positive about him. Let him know that I'm caring about him. Just what he brought to the game, practice on Sundays, and even when he beat us in the Super Bowl, which sucks.
Why you got to bring that up?
I just want him to know that he can't beat me.
Oh man! So, what are some of the takeaways that you got from a guy like Brandon Browner?
So I just knew that if you put even close the right pieces around me, I knew that I can make these guys better.
Yeah.
So when I to be more specific, he's like 6'5", Sherm like 6'3". So all these guys got to do is really just get in people's way and be great catchers to catch interceptions. And I'll take a lot of indecision out of their game to free them up so they can play at their best capability.
So Earl, I'm watching all these young kids getting drafted, right? And for me, I love safeties who fly in off the screen. You don't know they're there, and then sudden impact.
I hate the TV angle of football.
Right.
They need to show the whole screen, but it does look good.
So you like the all-22 for sure, because obviously
right.
You've been doing this. You're going to the Hall of Fame, but you're one of those players where you come out of nowhere, right?
Exactly.
Now, to us, you come out of nowhere, but what's going through in the process? When you're seeing something and you gotta make a beyond split decision. What's it like for you?
I just want real time so that my visualization will never have any indecision. But that's what the NFL does. They want to keeping this thing going. I think it'll be more defensive sided if they show the whole field. I know me as safety, I will never get beat if I don't have these weird ass transitions that I have to fight through in meetings. You fight boredom, you fight all these distractions as a young boy trying to grow up. So maybe they'll take that into consideration, like they changed the kickoff rule.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, Earl, I got a question here in chat for you from Jeff Stevens. He says, what specific game and play do you want to be remembered for on the Hawks?
My game against Atlanta, I balled. But the next time we played Atlanta that same season, for some odd reason, it was on prime time, and they game planned for all my moves.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. I would say that one, and then our redemption game against Pittsburgh. Our redemption game against the Patriots.
Okay.
And my hit on Gronk. That was just the attitude. I'm like, I cannot believe they're trying to take advantage. They knew he was hurt. Sherm, me, Cam, that Super Bowl 49. We had to bounce back, and we did a good job doing that.
Yeah, well, that is coming up in chat. What is that feeling like to put just a hit on a guy that you know that you like, that you hit it just 100%?
Right. So I played baseball growing up in high school. I've hit a home run, and it'll be 1-0. We win by 1. So that home run swing, when you feel that baseball hit that fat part of the bat, that's just how it is in football. I lined them up. I used my speed. I used my intelligence. Tom Brady gave me a good fake. He just didn't go with the fake. And then he went to his go-to target. There's the 12 personnel. I knew both tight ends couldn't out. They couldn't beat me deep because they ain't that fast. So I just stayed patient and laid his ass out.
So, as you get a little more removed as a player from the game, are there some things you want to do in football still with your life, your career? What are those aspirations?
So my aspiration right now would to strictly coach the NFL. My younger brother coaches the high school level. I still like to pay. I want to really reestablish myself, show them that it wasn't a fluke. Wherever I went, it's going to change. The coach is going to change. My DB group, I would want to start off being a DB coach before I try to take on bigger challenges. But I know my DB group is going to be physical. They're going to be smart. They're going to be leaders of their defense.
So you're thinking do you think that's a college path for you? You're trying to get right back into the NFL? Like whatever comes first? What do you have a preference?
Right. So I know my ceiling, and sometimes it's just like this mid-level ceiling. So I could say whatever comes first, but I'm so stubborn. I want to be in the NFL. So that would be it. So, but it's never going to be high school. I would go into a good situation like Texas. You know, it's my college.
Yeah, sure.
But other than that, hopefully Seahawks give me a job.
Yeah.
I'll whoop ass for years. Real talk.
The bottom line is, Brandon, I don't know about you, but if this man steps into a room to go coach DBs, I'm feeling good about that. I feel like we just got a lot smarter.
They just got to stay out. The only thing they got to worry about is to stay out of trouble off the field, because I know I have that flair. Some people may say it's the middle finger after all. Some people may say it's an interception touchdown dance that just naturally comes. Some people may say it's just an open field tackle, but I just want these guys to be good human beings off the field.
Well, I think you're showing that out right now. I know you do everywhere you go.
Right.
In the way you answer and like how thoughtful you are. So I have no doubt about it. I'm sure you'll be getting your call hopefully real soon. And hopefully it's the Seahawks.
Yes, for sure.
That's where we all want you.
My legacy's here. I mean, these people treat me so really, they just treat me good. I love the 12s. Sometimes I feel like if this is a real draft day simulation, because everything's happening so fast, it's hard for me to give these people they just do, but they showed out for me today. It was sold out. Man, the trip on the ferry, I never took the ferry. Here, I played here 8-9 years. Never took the ferry. It was a great experience. Me and my dad, we enjoyed every minute of it.
Dude, it's great because, I mean, there's folks watching you, and it might be tough to pick up digitally, but you can see your emotion coming out right now live. That this got you in really good ways, and it's pouring out, man. So you showed out on the field. You're still showing out as a human. So, man, thank you for everything.
Yes, sir. So nothing ever turns me on like just being around football. You know, I have had a lot of time just to be to myself and just experience rest time, sleeping in. Because I always like, it's 7-6 in the morning. I got to get up for practice. But I make sure I get my rest. So when I get back into it, I'm not playing no games with them. I let God lead. I watch what time I wake up in the morning just to say, okay, if I'm in a situation with the team, how would this be? So I'm never not doing anything. I'm always thinking about the game. I'm always thinking about my future. And hopefully God will keep me safe off the field where I won't get into anything and it hurts my chances.
All right. Well, I know you got to roll out of here, Earl, but I know you follow Texas football.
Right.
Who if you were in the room with John Schneider, who else do we got to take? I know the corner came off the board. Are there any guys at Texas that I would
so this guy's not from Texas. He's from Texas, but he played college at Alabama.
Okay.
I would just get a backup quarterback and go with Jalen Milroe. I love Jalen Milroe. A lot of people are talking about Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
And he haven't been drafted yet, right?
Shedeur, no. Dart just went.
Did he?
Ooh. So hopefully he gets drafted, but I want the Seahawks to get Jalen Milroe.
Our buddy Adam. He had Milroe.
I think Jalen Milroe has the same impact of the new quarterback that we got, but with his legs. He just got to stay ahead of schedule. People take the word or the phrase "stay ahead of schedule" for granted. He can really do it.
And also, like now that you got Darnold there's no rush. You don't got to throw him in day one.
Play action game is going to be so messy.
But also, you got Clint Kubiak. and he likes to do things on 3rd and 4th down, but Taysom Hill, all right, well then.
The Seahawks need all 4 downs this season. I'm not about to even like give y'all my.
No, so last year when they go get Grubb, right? I said, look, the number one thing I would like us to philosophically change is that we treat 3rd down as just the precursor.
Like 2nd down.
That's it. So get to 4th and 1, 2 or 3, and then go.
Exactly.
And we didn't, like other teams do it. We didn't do it, and we suffered because of it.
I think this team's gonna have a lot of success. We talked about Blue Fridays earlier. It's a fast track when Sam Darnold was behind center. You can tell when the Vikings came. Maybe he need a bigger time playmaker in the receiver position because he had the gritty monster. He had him, but we'll see how the running game impacts the play-action game. They definitely got to have success in the running game to do what the Seahawks want to do. You saw Coach Carroll try to go get Genty. Genty ain't going to do anything for him. I'll be honest. He may have one good year, but I look at him as one of the small running backs from Alabama.
I got one more. I love the takes. One more for you. Next year, you get into Hall of Fame or what? They elected you.
I should have been here this year.
No, we know.
Yes.
So I'm gonna every year I'm gonna say I should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes,
I told
What else
myself
do you have
this.
to do?
Exactly. I can't keep on bringing myself to this conclusion. I'm just gonna beat you before you try to beat me. I'm gonna get again. I should be able to get the Ring of Honor as well. I've prayed about this. I've studied so much film. I try to separate myself so much. I know we all have these excuses about why we're so good, but the proof's in the pudding.
you're gonna get in.
Yeah, you're gonna get there.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Thank you guys. This is
Thanks for coming on the show.
This is a good podcast.
Anytime.
This is a good
Come on
podcast.
anytime.